get you right back where you came. Live and learn, living on the edge of tomorrow. Live and learn something. Live and learn. Live and learn. Never find your Sonic's moving fast through the course. Get the cocktails and rolls so you can
一人シンクの唇一人シンクの唇塗り直した真夜中今夜は来る来ない乾いてく
長い花びら散って
リンドリンド
信号バラバラなりそう
囚われの時計
チキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキラン
少し八方美人部売り立ってる噂哀れだらくするならその手で奪って
この
もう愛がぐるぐるこらよない避難し熱くちょっとラップの知りたい赤い水血で結ばれたいいつして峠越える坂私だけわからんとすぐに来て起こしやす涙ルール100無限大デリヘイキューハーモリされない心をぶっからからに枯れる前に奪わしてくれ
チキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキラン
ダッダッダリルダラダダリルダリルダラララダララダラダラダラダリルダリルダリルダリルダラララリダ
孤独連絡も報われたい会いに行ける定めなら
時を超えて待ちわびる熱くちょっとラブの知れたい赤い水血で結ばれたいそして峠越える坂強くなって会いに来てやらないて溺れたい
チキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキランチキラン check it out.
The time has come.
Okay, I can. We haven't got too much of this match yet. Hello, everybody. We finally have commentary now. Alright. So, it is 1-1 currently. I do not know what the Texas bands were, but we'll find out probably after this pick. It is Rave to Rave. The pretty fast reading / finger control map. Lots of very fast sliders. Also, oh yeah, I just realized that. Is there a reason it looks like that? Otherwise, I'm guessing it's just because the client is had issues earlier. So hopefully. I can't read score in chat, unfortunate. Alright, we're going to be getting into HD6, Rave to Rave. And this map has a lot of really repetitive patterns. Pretty characteristic feature of Sonic mapping, actually. The first slider break coming in from Applause there very early on. This map is mostly fairly straightforward in terms of sliders, however, if you are, it can catch you off a couple of times. You can see a lot of these very fast sliders. And that score advantage is going to slightly favor the side of Pocket Galaxy just because of Applause's earlier break now. And everyone hits essentially that first section except for Applause. Slider breaking very early on, and it's actually not a big deal. It's only about 100 combo, but it's definitely making a difference. And also, in terms of accuracies, both Miles and 5 Joshi have higher acts than Applause and Deputy Force. Miles sitting at a 99.4 FC, basically. They are looking very good heading into the second section of sliders. Here comes these back and forth repeat sliders. They're also perfect stacks, so they're pretty hard to read if you aren't careful enough. Hey, real cute, how's it going? And Debbie Force missing on a jump, that's probably most likely going to really seal the deal, as 5 Josh and Miles both have the FCs, and Applause and Debbie Force slider breaking again on the fast sliders. It is certainly going to the favor of 5 Josh and Miles now. Alright, goodbye, real cute. As 5 Josh does slider break, but it does not matter. Miles is still holding the FC right now. Alright, and here we come to the ending, which really anticlimactic. It's basically the same pattern repeated over again. And Miles going to be getting the 99.5% FC, hopefully. Fairly convincing win from Pocket Galaxy. Very nice FC. And a very incredible FC coming in from Miles with a 99.53. Very, very impressive from him. Yeah, Miles. Yeah, I don't, that miss from Deppy Force on the jump there was pretty unfortunate, but it wouldn't have mattered. Miles' FC was almost equal the score of Applause and Deppy Force combined. And we're going to be restarting the client. I'm actually curious to see what maps were picked earlier. And what maps? I believe that was Pocket Galaxy's pick. So they did win on their pick. I have no idea about everything else because I just jumped in here. Alright, so HC2, okay, they're gonna pick the stream map. I wonder what maps were picked earlier though. And what maps were banned? So, okay, so from what it looks like, Butterfly banned DT2, Yoyomu no Gotoku, the DT map pool, a 10.3 pick, and not sure what Pocket Galaxy banned. Alright, I will ask. I might ask Dizzy later to see. But they're gonna pick HE2, Pocket Galaxy. That means that Pocket Galaxy did take a breakpoint earlier. Okay, so Ashes of the Dawn and Rave to Rave were picks coming in from Butterfly. Now it is Pocket Galaxy's second pick. Alright, Family Mart was actually banned by Pocket Galaxy. Probably because it's just too catchy. People don't like Family Mart, it's too catchy, guys. That's unfortunate. And we're gonna wait on. I believe Miles is in the bottom right corner. We just don't know. Hopefully he'll come back. Please wait as everyone else begins. I'm pretty sure he's in a match. He said GLHF earlier. It's just that he's not showing up on the client, unfortunately. This map is very stream intensive. Lots of very long stream patterns here. Oh yeah, the tournament, the laser client's also not registering the scores, which is also kind of weird. But hopefully we'll get that fixed out. Alright, there we go. Now we're back. Everyone now all fully up to speed. And Yexa being the first one to break on a jump. Right before the stream there. Very interesting how all the members of Butterfly miss on the aim-intensive sections, even though both Rave to Rave and this map have not been very aim-intensive. Maybe this map is a bit more aim-intensive. This map is more aim-intensive than Rave to Rave for sure, but still. here come the first sets of streams. And Miles with a 1000 combo there. Malteser break a bit earlier. Sorry for not commentating. I had to check something urgent, but applause there, breaking on the jump again. Miles still holding the 1000 combo, holding a very nice full combo. He's FC'd both of these maps so far. And here we come to the solo. Lots of very long streams here. Everyone dropping a bit of back. Malteser unfortunately breaking. I believe that was a slider break. And Miles, applause, and Yexa holding through that entire section. Yexa does, fortunately, aim a bit too far forward at the beginning of this stream solo, and a bit too far behind near the end of that stream solo. And so does Malteser, unfortunately, I believe, or he over-aimed, looking at his UR bar. But it does not matter since Miles is still holding the full combo. 1600 combo, very strong. Yexa and Malteser once again struggling to aim those very spaced out streams. Despite applause holding the combo, I don't think it's gonna matter that much as Miles is just gonna FC this map again, and he might, if I'm not sure, he might equal the scores of Yexa and applause combined again. He's very close to doing so, and I don't think he'll be able to just because of his ACK, but that's still a very impressive FC nonetheless. And Miles, once again, getting the FC, basically carrying his team. You don't even need Malteser. You don't even need Malteser when you have Miles here. Once again. And if Miles continues to play in such a dominant fashion, they could very easily 6-1 this, but we'll have to see. And it is going to be Butterfly's next pick here. We'll see what they have done. They have seemed to be sort of more favoring the reading side of things, so we could see maybe an HT. I'm guessing an HT5 or a DT. You're going to go for DT1, the very low air pick. The Deputy Force, probably one of the more prominent low air players on our team, is going to pick Scatman, the AR6 DT. We have not seen this pick out at all. Scatman John.
Everybody stutters one way or the other, so check out my message to you. As a matter of fact, I don't let nothing hold you back. If the scat man can do it, so can you. Everybody's saying that the scat man stutters but does and never stutter when he sings. But what you don't know, I'm gonna tell you right now that the stutter and the scat is the same thing. Yo, I'm the scat man. Where's the scat man? I'm the scat man. Why should we be pleasing any politician reasons with gratitude just reasons if they could? The state of the condition insults my intuition and it only makes
All Debbie can hear is a Fubuki cover.
As a matter of fact,
Maybe,
nothing
but-
holds you back. If the scat man can do it, brother, so can you. I'm the scat man.
And we're gonna be getting into it here. Good luck, have fun's coming out. There's no background for this map, by the way, which kind of sucks, but this is a very old map. I believe this is like the 80th submitted map in OSU ever. Considering there's hundreds of thousands of maps nowadays, that's how old this is. Lots of finger control. And Miles dropping it early on. This is a very difficult map for sure. And Applause dropping early on. Deppy4 still holding the SS. This might actually be interesting. Applause is definitely going to have to hold his weight though. Joshi is going to drop early on. And Applause is definitely struggling on this very hard. I think this is definitely going to be a map that we're going to have to watch on Deppy4 to carry here. But Miles has a bit of a combo of his own, and if Applause doesn't show up here, it's a very short map as well, only about a minute long. Fortunately, Applause hitting some of these patterns early. And even though Deppy4 is going to continue to FC, it doesn't really matter since 5 Joshi and Miles are also going to hold up pretty significant combos. Miles just, he basically has an FC, he just broke very early on. This is one of those sort of maps where if you can play it, you can play it very well. If you can't, then you honestly can't really. And here comes the ending. This is going to be very interesting. The score could very much shift in the favor, but the score difference is very big. Deppy4 is missing on a stack there. Here comes the ending burst. And here comes the ending burst, and no one's gonna be able to hit any of them. Combo reset for everyone. Deppy4's actually sort of hit them, but sacrificing a lot of act. But it's pretty obvious that they're not gonna win this, unfortunately. And it still results in a very, very God kill. Why'd you put this in the map pool? I mean, I said this. I was like, this is probably a questionable pick, but I guess it is what it is. And that is going to be another breakpoint for Pocket Galaxy. And in terms of looking at their picks, not a lot of choices left here. Kamino Kotoba, that is a map that we haven't seen all. I don't think anyone has picked it. I should probably check the MP links. I believe someone has, but I don't think so. Let me just check the MP links. It doesn't seem. Oh, there was a. It was picked between a match of the Taiwanese team, the 3 White Wolves or whatever their name is called in English. Their name is Chinese versus Nunes Gay. Yeah, the Chinese symbols picked against you guys. I think we should just refer to them as Chinese symbols, but it doesn't matter since they're eliminated from the tournament anyways. And yeah, we're gonna go to Kamino Kotoba. Very sort of reading intensive pick. Lots of weird angles. Lots of parts where you can miss early on, just like there. Miles gets an early miss. I'm not sure if that was a client-sided miss, though. We'll have to see. It does not seem like it, since the score is much lower than everyone else, but these early misses aren't going to count for very much, actually. There's applause miss there as well. Yeah, so Miles did miss early on, but Malteser's holding an SS, so it's not like it matters. Fortunately, I just cursed him out of the SS. Alright, here comes the first Ki. Everyone going to be hitting that linear section except for Force, who does miss on a lot of those linear jumps. Those are going to be occurring quite a lot throughout the rest of the map. Force going to be drawing some smoke already out of... And so will Miles, but... Both Force and Miles trading misses here. It is going to be Applause versus Malteser now, and Malteser is going to lead with the pretty... about 1% ACK advantage here, which is going to net them the slight advantage for now. Combos are pretty much even-ish. Malt. I believe that says HD. Well played. I have no idea what that says, but we'll see. A very Applause missing on a simple jump there. That was very unfortunate, but as long as Malteser holds the FC here, it does not matter. Here comes the second set of linear jump patterns. And Applause missing on jumps again, but the Applause missing on the jumps again, but it does not matter, as Malteser is still holding on the FC at this point, and the score difference about 150,000. It's gonna get even more as we get into this free combo. Force barely with a 400 combo. He is out comboing Miles, but it's not much when you compare it to the FC that Malteser still has now, and is going to keep on going as long as he holds through this free combo section, which I think, yeah, he's going to be able to do it. This part of the map is not hard at all when you consider the ending has a lot more difficult, heavily spaced jumps in it. Here we come to the ending. This is the final Ki. Lots of linear reading jump patterns here. Everyone hits them. And everyone might actually hit the ending. Unfortunately, Malteser gets a bit shaky there. He will not be able to hit the ending. And Force responds with his slider break as well. But it does not matter. The damage has been done. Malteser's combo before that was big enough to give them the lead and to give them the win on Kamino Kotoba. It is going to be 5-1 here. And yeah, I mean, it is going to be, I believe Butterfly's pick? Yeah, I believe that was, because that was Pocket Galaxy's pick, so Butterfly has the choice now. Could go for, I guess. I mean, if they're not reading fast stuff, there is HD5 or even HD3. HT3s are pretty. So it's not terribly low AR, but like it's also kind of low AR. So yeah, okay, Halcyon. That's what I expected. They've been going through a lot of the reading maps. They're going to go for the reading map again here. Most likely Deputy Force is going to be playing. I'm not sure who else would be. Applause could be playing on this, honestly, because even though we saw him really uncomfortable with the with Scatman last time, Scatman is one of those extreme low AR picks. So if he's not comfortable, I'm pretty sure there's someone else on Butterfly who can do it. And now Butterfly at match. This is the match point, and they're gonna need four consecutive wins if they want to bring it to tiebreaker at this point. A bit of a difficult task, but maybe the one that they can do. But they're gonna have to win 4 picks, including 2 of Pocket Galaxy's picks. So things aren't looking too great for them right now, unfortunately. But we'll see as we get into Halcyon. No changes in roster except for Malteser out for 5 Joshi. And 5 Joshers we saw very strong on low AR, and so is Miles. And an early miss from Applause, yeah, even though he was really struggling on Scatman. Maybe he's also struggling a bit on AR8, as we see he drops a lot of ACK on those streams. Meanwhile, both 5 Joshi and Miles holding FCs with very high accuracy. And Applause slider break at the beginning of that Buzz slider. And now that everyone's going to have a chance to see the scoreboards, and Deputy Force and Applause definitely know that things aren't going to be great for them as we approach the halfway point here. 2 FCs still coming in from Pocket Galaxy. And Applause missing on what I do not know what that was. There was another simple jump. But it does not matter. Deputy Force still has a decent combo building up for him, but Applause is going to have to match that if they want any chance of coming back here. And a 3-way break. Everyone missing the beginning of that pattern except for Miles there. And I mean, even though 5 Joshi broke, so did Applause and Deputy Force at the same time, so it does not seem likely a win will come back here. It is looking more likely towards the win for Pocket Galaxy here. The doubles causing Miles to break as well. Some of these streams are extremely tough. And there goes. Ladies and gentlemen, Pocket Galaxy is going to win the match 6-1. A very convincing victory with very good accuracy from 5 Joshi and Miles on that pretty difficult AR8 pick. And yeah, that is going to be it. Pocket Galaxy moves on to the finals. I believe this is a... Oh, my memory is dying. I think this is a losers bracket match, so they're not going to be making it onwards. Yeah, it is a losers bracket match, and unfortunately, Butterfly are eliminated from the tournament. Thank you to Crafts for streaming and Dizzy for roughing this match. We will have another stream in about an hour, actually exactly an hour from now. Clarky and Squeakoon will be commentating that one. So be sure to come back in about an hour from now. And tomorrow we'll have Omero versus Omero, whatever their name was called. I can't remember. It was like Omero something something. Right? Omero Camalio versus Newton is Gay at 14 UTC. So yeah. Thanks for watching the stream. And we'll see you in about an hour or 59 minutes. Goodbye.